simple, and we'll let it get more complex if we need to. But basically, I believe that the Bible teaches that when Jesus returns, he will set up his glorious throne, and he will judge all of mankind, and the lost will be cast out into a place of outer darkness, and those who are saved will, in their glorified resurrection bodies, be given a place and a role and a function in a literal new earth, literal new earth, literal new earth that will be the place where we will live in heaven. We will live in heaven. We will live in heaven. And the picture that Revelation 21 gives us, Revelation 21 and 22, of the New Jerusalem descending down out of heaven, and the statement that the dwelling of God will be with man, and so on, means that this veil of separation between our physical existence and God's spiritual home, the heaven of heavens, which I believe that barrier between the two realms or dimensions, if you will, was put in place following the fall of mankind in Genesis 3. And I believe that will be removed, and all of the material cosmos, the physical universe, the world, is going to be restored, regenerated, renewed, brought into the pristine state of perfection that God originally intended for it to be brought into.
Our world is filled with breathtaking beauty. Why did God create the earth in such a special way? Even from space, it stands alone as wonderfully unique. God created the earth with an abundance of water. He placed it at just the right distance from the sun and set its rotation at just the right speed. He gave it a moon to stabilize the Earth's tilt, contributing to consistent seasons. And he created an amazing variety of living creatures to share the earth with. Why did God put forth so much effort to create this beautiful earth? Because he wanted to give the first human couple, Adam and Eve, a wonderful home. As long as they obeyed God, they and their children would live forever and expand the paradise garden to cover the entire globe. This was God's purpose for the earth. So what happened? Why isn't the earth a paradise? Sadly, Adam and Eve chose to disobey God. They eventually grew old and died. Paradise was lost. But did this mean that God's original purpose for the earth had changed? Imagine that a father decides to build a beautiful home for his son. He gives it to him as a gift, but instead of being thankful, the son neglects his father's gift and the house falls into disrepair. What would a loving father do? Would he destroy the house and all his hard work? No, he would patiently save it for a family member who would appreciate it. In a similar way, although Adam rejected the gift, the Bible tells us that God didn't change his purpose for the earth. His purpose still stands. He wants to give this gift, an earthwide paradise, to you, to enjoy in happiness and health forever. You may wonder, how will paradise be restored? How can you live forever on earth? To learn more about what the Bible says on this and many other topics, go to jw.org.
And we will continue to live embodied existence in perfected resurrection bodies like Jesus' resurrection bodies in that new heavens and new earth forever and ever and ever.